I was taught from a young age that I need to speak up for myself, and I believe that it's not right for kids to be able to have access to guns.
What do your parents think about you skipping school today?
My mom is actually for it. She said I need to go express my rights, and she said that I need to go speak up for myself. My dad personally, he says as long as I'm doing it for a good cause. I've never skipped school before, but for this I will skip school just because of the fact that we need to get more heavy on students being allowed to speak their minds.
Most of MoCo, I think all of MoCo is participating, and we're all spread out. The fact that so many kids are taking out their time to miss school to make that hike down to DC to say that, like, hey, we have something to say and we want something to change, says a lot about our motivation. It's not a moment, it's a movement. We're actually pushing for like a couple of bills, and one of them is on allowing students to protest, so I think that's one of our biggest agendas, is getting that passed.
We're hoping to exert pressure on the Senate to pass Senate Bill 42. The House Bill equivalent, House Bill number 8, already passed the House, and Senate is Republican dominated, but we're hoping that we can change their minds with the protest. The aim of the bill is to have universal background checks. Finally, this is something that's already implemented at some states, but we're hoping to impose it on the federal level.
So you will lose a day of you'll get whatever comes to a student who walks out of class.
That's right, yeah. Any tests we miss cannot be made up. Any classwork we miss also cannot be made up until the Board of Education passes the resolution.
What are you most looking forward to today?
I'm looking forward to seeing how many people turn out. I'm looking forward to seeing if some of the representatives in the Senate show up. I want to see our Democratic senators that are trying to run for president, they better be there, because I hope they realize that a lot of us might be voting them in next year or in 2020. So I better see Senator Warren and Booker out speaking to the crowd and really riling up the crowd up to get Senate Bill 42 passed.
Are you at all concerned about skipping school and the consequences that could bring?
No. I think this is much more important, because if I was in school and something were to happen, I'm fighting for that to not be a problem anymore.